He is so committed to this thing that he made it an impossibility for him to fail. Jimmy Donaldson is Mr. Beast. That's how amazing of a brand this guy has, is people don't even know who the heck he is. So Jimmy Donaldson, that is Mr. Beast. So he wrote something pretty interesting. He said, I filmed a scheduled video 10 years ago. I guessed how many subscribers I would have in October of 2025. I just went live on my YouTube channel. Hi, me. 10 years made me want to reflect on how crazy of a journey this whole YouTube thing has been. Thank you to anyone who has ever watched my videos. He has a video that you can go and look of him actually doing that. And this is him. In 2015, he had 8,000 subscribers. Pretty damn good. Not bad, Jimmy. So what was this about? This was about a guy who, by the way, his prediction was 1,000,000. He's like, I better have 1,000,000. If I don't have 1,000,000, I shouldn't be doing this. Then he went off on some rants. I don't even know if I'll be doing YouTube, blah, blah, blah. He was in high school still at that point. He now has 444 million subscribers. Here's what this made me think about, and what inspired me to talk about here on the podcast was, this guy, he went all in. Him and his friends went all in. It was 4 of them who sat down in a room and decided to figure out YouTube. They spent 10, 15 hours a day doing this. And what they really liked about it is they're like, hey, if there's 4 of us spending 15 hours a day, we're getting a week's worth of work in one day, because we're going to share our experiences and everything else. But here was the thing that Tom and I talk about all the time, which is the difference between being interested and being committed. This guy, Jimmy Donaldson, aka Mr. Beast, he wasn't just interested in being successful at YouTube. He was super committed to it, to the point this is all he did, nonstop. And now this is all he does, nonstop. He is so committed to this thing that he made it an impossibility for him to fail. And that's something that I've realized throughout my life, is when I have committed 100% to something and I eliminated all the other noise around me and all the other distractions, that I eliminated the ability to fail. Now, in the big picture, I'm going to be successful at anything that I commit to. In the micro, I'm going to fail at a lot of things. And he did. Jimmy failed at so many things along the way and made a lot of mistakes. Every time he made that mistake, he learned. Every one of his friends who was doing it with him could share that wisdom across, and they grew faster because they were committed together. And that is a big thing, is if you're just interested in something, you're not really willing to do what it takes for success. Because the moment it gets a little bit hard, or the moment it gets a little bit scary, you're probably going to stop doing it because it's not interesting anymore. You're like, oh, this kind of sucks. Being committed means that, okay, it's going to suck and I'm going to keep on going. And that's where I've been at so many times in my life. I don't know if this is going to work out. It doesn't even feel like I'm doing the right things, but I'm going to keep moving forward so I can learn something. And that's where I find a lot of people who are interested give up, is they're like, I'm unsure, but I'm unwilling to do what's necessary to learn. And that is a scary place to be in, of like uncertainty. I'm not even willing to do what's necessary to figure out anything further from where I am today.